Ninety crew, 90 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 crew. Ninety crew, 90 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 crew, what? 90 crew. Did you get a new snowblower? I said nice one, Bruga. A. 'Yo. G-day to you, sir. Good morning, heads. That shirt going to get you demos. That's a damn nice song, old school. Anybody out there doing any 3D hoop stuff? I don't think there are any active 3D hoop pilots, but I've seen it done.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be on the big spinning ball of water. Welcome, and thank you for joining us on this, the Freestyle Friday. No new boner map this week. You know, tough cookies.
90 Crew says what S up, heads.
Tough cookies, tough bananas. Get used to it. Instead, we're going to fly some of the classics. We're going to be doing open lobbies today as well, so if you're around,
DC
you're sitting at home.
told me it was flat.
Come on in.
Sorry, bro. The UK time stream huzzah.
That's what we try to do the morning streams for. It's for our friends
flat.
in other parts of the world that can't make it to the night streams. We get it. We get it. A little bit of background noise today, sorry. Very cold down here. So I got the heater running. And I'm also wearing my brand new Frig the FAA shirt, which you can get from Super Deluxe. It has them. I'll put a link somewhere. I'll find a link. I don't have it at the moment, but I'll get you one if you want one. Do it up. Do it. Do it now. God. New PC for those who haven't caught up.
Next week, the 7 Tesseract rooms will be ready for you.
Okay, right on. Cool, man. I'm looking forward to it. A new boner creation.
Post a link to the FCK, the FAA shirt.
Yes, got you. Got you. Working on that. Let me do that before I forget. For those of you, though, that didn't know, the PC, Stream PC, took a dump on me the other day.
Please and
we
thank
lost
you.
a...
What GFX card did you end up getting?
We lost a legend there. It's an old school graphics card that was in the Stream PC. It was actually SLI'd. It was GTX 660s. Awesome. GTX 660s. So, oof. Old. So I went to Micro Center yesterday to get a replacement graphics card, and basically the long story short is everything's too old in that PC. The motherboard was too old, the RAM was DDR3, the processor was a first generation i5. It was very old. It was from like 2013-ish when I built it. So we just updated the whole thing and just bought a pre-built, something nice and easy. So it's got a 3050 in it. It's got a 11th gen processor in it, so much further from the first gen we had.
Nvidia is still partying like it's crypto with their prices.
I know.
Micro Center, that where DC got his PP from.
Is it? I knew it. I just knew it. All right, it's under shirts and clothing. Bam.
Got the SSD. Cool PC, but does it freestyle?
I don't know. We're going to chuck it across the yard later and we'll see. Do you guys want to... Well, I'll just send you a link to his... This is a link to his actual, like, spread shirt. Or spring store. Teespring store. Whatever they call it. I don't know what app or what site he uses.
I got my first SSD and holy crap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Getting your first solid-state drive is... mind-boggling. It's like when your mind's in a bottle. Bonus points if you know what that's from. Let me drop the link there. Payout. So if you would like to get yourself a super deluxe Frig the FAA shirt, it's right there for you. Make it happen, Captain. Go get one. And then tell everyone that you walk outside and see Frig the FAA. Friend. Frig 'em right in the butt. Okay, launching game. Anyway, so soundboard completely wiped. Everything's wiped. I had to start from scratch. So I took this PC completely apart, cleaned it, blew all the dust and shit out of it. This is the main one. This one here is the new one, back here. The old one is over there on the floor. Still works, but it's limping now. It's only got the one graphics card, whereas before it was running two 13-year-old graphics cards. Now it's only running one 13-year-old graphics card. So, not going to do too good. It'd be good for browsing the internet. You could probably do a little bit of a stream, but I don't know that you'd be able to do adding stuff to it and all that. Definitely wouldn't use it to capture. It's pretty bad now. Okay, so we got some new memes though that we're gonna add to the soundboard. We're not gonna do that this morning, but we started adding some last night. I'll try to keep that nonsense for the night streams. But we have the please clap.
Please clap.
The please clap, that'll be added. So the new clap, when it goes into an applause, we'll go to that. Oh, this is a good one.
I remember when I could get gas for a nickel.
It's a little Nick Burns. I remember when I could get gas for a nickel. That's going up. That's good. Oh, I also have a sound clip of Drone Kim saying ethnicity instead of ethnicity, which is really funny. But I can't find it at the moment. But that'll be on the soundboard too. Ethnicity. He said it twice. Anyways. And then there's other things that'll be added. We're adding. It'll be added. It'll get there. One day. Okay. Are we all caught up here and there? Oh, speaking of getting caught up, let me stop being a rude sack of bones and say hello to everyone. Murrin, first one in here. just cracking the comments open, he says. What up, Del? BonerFPV, what's happening, brother? Apache Smoke, Wounded Sniper, how you doing, friend? Welcome, welcome. Yes, I was installing new spyware. It took forever. Muchzill4, hello. Howdy, howdy, Gordon. What up, dude? 8-bit FPV, what's happening, brother? I have something to tell 8-bit. What the hell is it? It'll come to me. Something I thought of the other day and now I can't remember. Not important. Anyways, it'll come to me. Afix, what up, dude? I hope you know you won last night. The t-shirt giveaway, or it's actually technically anything giveaway. So if you'd like a beanie, we can do a beanie. If you want one of these new mouse pads that I got over here, the gigantic ones, we can do one of those, or a t-shirt. Your call. Shit. Just message me and let me know what you want, and I'll get it out to you, friend. Bad for Life, what is happening, my dude? Clown FPV, nice one, brother. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Cutter for the most part. NJ Greg, what's up, man?
Upset you got the mouse pad, Ivix.
John Doe, hello, hello. It's like when your mind is trapped in the bottle. The beanies are for sale. Yes, the beanies are for sale finally. Those are up. And the mouse pads are up. Because these mouse pads are ridiculous. If you didn't see in our Discord, whenever I get new stuff in of ours, well, whenever I make anything new of ours, I try to order it first before I make it go live so that I can make sure it's like decent quality and not complete trash. And this mouse pad so far, I've been enjoying it. It's large, a very large mouse pad. Not great for gaming, I wouldn't say. I'd say it's good for like farting around on the computer though, if you like editing and doing stuff. Especially because I use a really low mouse sensitivity, much like my rates. Is there a connection there? I don't know. Anyways, let's get a lobby open while we're sitting here, and let's go. We're going back in time. Let's go back in time to. Ooh, the Polycastle is a pretty good one. That's old. That's the old one. Where's, what was it called? There it is. Freestyle.
Can you lift up the mouse pad?
Yes,
Morning 90
I can show you the mouse pad. Hang on.
Humans.
There's not much on it.
I use a large mouse pad for building on so the screws don't bounce off.
That's a good idea. So the only reason I said I wouldn't use it for like gaming or anything is because it's not tall, but it is very long mouse pad. Oh god. So it's yeah, it's pretty long mouse pad. The issue that I have with it, the only issue I have with it is the height. It's not very tall. So it doesn't cover very much space up that way. So that's what I was saying. I don't know if I'd use it for like FPS playing or anything because you might swoop right off of your mouse pad. Huge. But it is massive, yeah. Well, my old mouse pad that used to be here is down here.
My wife Priscilla loves your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
It's all about the girth.
You can get it at Super Deluxe's spring shop.
Is girthy.
This is my old mouse pad here.
I can get rid of my great.
So this is what I wanted to be the Infinity Loops one, basically, with something like this.
How low is your DPS in FPS games? Haha.
But this is 400 DPS, by the way. This is about eyeballing it maybe an inch and a half taller than than our other one. So yeah. I don't know. I can't get anything bigger at the moment. That's what she said. But I can keep an eye out. And if we find a better option, I will get it. But for now, they're not bad. The quality's good. The print on them is really good. It's not like all blurry and poopy looking. The logo looks nice and crisp. The color fades, the gradients and everything all look really good. So I'm happy with it. I think especially for spring, I think spring, that t-shirt shop spring, they're hit or miss. Sometimes their stuff's really good. Sometimes their stuff's not so great. Like this shirt, the shirt that he picked, I don't think this isn't the kind we use through spring. They have a couple different options.
Absolute precision on the vertical axis head.
Because I got this one and I did not like it very much. Absolute precision on the vertical axis. Hey, that's a fact. That's right. You're not getting those snappy headshots unless you got some good control on all axis. All right, let's do some freestyle castle. Bam. There we go. Okay, good. All right, so memes are running low. We got to add some new ones. which I'm excited about. I'm actually kind of excited to have all the buttons be gone and have to start over, because I don't know, I feel like we'll find some fun stuff to add. Oh no, asking a little much first thing in the morning. Let's just go ahead and cruise for a minute. Lobby's open, by the way, if you're at home chilling and want to fly, or if you're somewhere that you got, oh, somebody's already, BonerFPV's in here. There you go. Flying on his own map. Guy's so full himself, only flies on his
Chimney
own
power
maps.
loop transfer challenge once you've warmed up.
Chimney transfer power loop challenge once you've warmed up. Let's just try it now since I'm thinking about it. Oh god. Wow. That is a hell of a build up. But yeah, something like that, eh? It's hard to do a flat power loop. Like,
My little girl is joining you with her quad.
Gotta kind of power up.
I get everything for free.
Go for it. I get everything for free. You know the difference is between you guys and me.
No warm up needed.
We're humble. That's all. Did you guys not? Oh, you guys haven't heard that one yet, did you? I don't think you guys didn't hear that one yet. There's a continuation to that clip I played last night. There was more to it. I just didn't play it all. But there's a clip right after it where he says, "But that's what we are. We're really humble. Like if you ever met us in a parking lot and we're out there flying, we're just like you guys. We just get a lot of stuff for free. That's all. But we're just like you guys. We just don't pay for any of it."
He seemed sober too.
Yeah, very sober. Yeah, that coffee he was drinking was a little sus. I'm wondering why he took such small sips and babysat it for an hour. I don't know, most adults that I know don't drink a cup of coffee for a freaking hour. It's usually over and done with pretty soon after they pour it. But he was taking these little baby sips. DC said that. DC said that. Also said he's got so much clout, and that's his word, not mine. He's got so much clout, he can get anything for free. Just gotta hit a company up and they just send it on out. Humble AF.
Grown cramps. Coffee for YT.
Yeah. Some coffee, right? Some of my spicy coffee. Patented spicy coffee. Patented spicy coffee brand coffee. It's like, let me stop. Now the quartering is gonna copy strike me.
Send that's now blower on over.
Oh no!
Need to use that special butter for bulletproof coffee.
Ooh.
I'm always surprised when the influencers get stuff for free and I don't. Did I miss a meeting or so thing?
Yeah, you must
Setting
have.
up for the YT boxing in 2023. I know you're too humble to say, but you defo got the W.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'd love to set it up though. I heard he said he likes to fight. I heard him say that once. He was drinking when he said it, so I don't know if he really meant it, but
Need to
I like fighting.
influence the
I'm
company
down.
S.
Not like fighting, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to like street fight him, but I'm down to like
I'll
sport
get
fight.
YT famous to box DC.
There's actually a shortcut if you want to get famous like him. I don't want to reveal his secrets, but
That was the liquid courage talking.
that probably was, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe he does like to box or kickbox or something. I don't know. I don't know him like that. I just think he's silly and says
Do
silly
I
stuff.
have to remain humble?
Yes, you have to remain humble
Snow
while
flower.
also just dookying on people's chests and telling them that they have to pay for shit and you don't. Yes, and then
Pull out your
and then
wieners
you're
and have a sword
influencing.
fight.
Now you're an influencer.
This Sayati. Bro, I'm so humble I get this for
buns.
free, son.
No, not Siali. That's funny. No, not Siani. Much, I would say much worse than that. Holy moly.
Debatable. So much humble.
On a good day, I guess, right? On a good day, it's worse. Oh. I was going to try to go for it. That's a squeeze there.
Hit me up on Fiverr and I'll answer that. That So Humble song from Pop Star is stuck in my head now.
I was actually going to do, I don't know if it'd be funny or not, it might get annoying, but I was going to do a little, after, I'm going to add, obviously, a button for the humble rant that he did, the little humble button.
Any Barhole clips yet?
But once we do a humble, no, not yet. Send me some good ones if you know of them, or not send me them, tell me where to find them and I'll find them. But, I don't know what to look for. I don't watch a whole lot of Bardwell stuff. I just got to remember to record stuff when I see it from him that's funny. But yeah, I was gonna add a little flair to the humble button, and after his little rant about being humble and, you know, see me in a parking lot, I just get a bunch of shit for free and whatever. I got so much clout and all that. At the very end, when he's like, "But I'm humble," I wanted to just have that little clip from the Kendrick Lamar song. Slow down. What does he say? Be humble, bitch. Right?
Surely
Bitch,
need
be
a
humble.
nice one groove a
Bitch,
button.
be humble. That's what it is. Yeah, I was gonna do that though. I thought it'd be kind of funny, but I also might get annoying after a little bit. But he is very humble. Very.
Humble bragging.
So there's that. That was just like bragging. I don't even know if it... Is it humble bragging if you brag and just say that you're humble during it? Is that humble bragging? Or is humble bragging trying to like sly brag? You know, when you're trying to be like, I don't mean to brag, but I'm about to brag. Yeah, I don't know. You be the judge. Oh no. Oh!
Good day, good sir.
Oh, good day to you.
That S being drunk and trying to cheat on your girlfriend, lol. I feel like humble bragging is an oxymoron.
It is.
MR Fractal, good day.
I believe so. What up, Eve? How you doing, brother? Woo. Bitch, be humble. Not in his vocabulary. Oh, a little thick. A little thick.
Damn it heads, now I have that stupid Be Humble song in my head. Lil bitch, be humble. Good
I
morning,
remember
heads.
syrup sandwiches and syrup sandwiches. Philly style morning to you. How you doing? How you feeling? What's everybody getting into for New Year's? If you didn't answer my post already that I asked about, if you answered there, well, don't tell me twice. Yeah, what's everybody getting into though? Anything
Last
fun?
stream of the year, man. I can't believe the year is at least 90 over already. Feeling fabulous, 3 cups of coffee deep.
Last stream of the year. Yeah, probably. I think I'm supposed to be. My wife said she's gonna try to stay up till midnight tomorrow to watch the ball drop.
Probably be in bed before midnight.
If she didn't make it to
Saget
midnight,
balls in the house,
what I was
LOL.
gonna say, I'll probably just go live late at night and try to make it on stream for when the ball drops. But if she's willing to stay up, you know, I'll watch it with her and my son. But last couple of years they've been asleep before the ball dropped, so I didn't want to announce anything yet if I was going to stream or not. But it sounds like she's going to try to stay up, so we'll see. If she does, she does. If she doesn't, I will do a surprise.
Alcohol pot and a bunch of ATVs on private property, of course.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I will be in your stream otherwise.
Oh, no.
I'm laying in a pre-op surgery hoping I don't get killed by Doctor's toady.
Oh, God. Good luck. Godspeed. I hope it's nothing too difficult. Hopefully it's nice in and out, easy peasy.
Wait, John Doe, I am coming over.
Yeah, right?
Pre-op or post-op giggity.
Oh, that's a cool little power loop spot I didn't notice before. There's like a little slice there in the wall. Very nice. No.
Come on over, bunch of Honda ATVs to roll, I mean rip. Just eat only a ball and wait till midnight then sleep. Power looping into a Maddie flip, wow.
Oh, got stuck to the ceiling.
I remember when gas cost a nickel.
What is he saying? What was it? Do it again.
I remember when I could get gas for a nickel.
There it is. Old Nick Burns. Old Bick Nerns.
What's your ethnicity? Wait, what's your ethnicity?
Oh, that's too much, sorry. Ah, man. That new soundboard is gonna be choice.
What was that?
That was DC. That was DC.
BonerFPV, oh man, sorry to hear that. Colin, get well, brother.
Saying, what's your
skids.
what's your ethnicity?
My volume is way too low, I guess.
He was
Like,
kind of
bro,
low in
you're
that
not
one. I had to
as
turn it
cool
up a
as me,
little
I
bit.
get everything for free. LOL, okay.
Oh, Lord.
LMAO, was that OG? Racist white male aka patriot.
No, was not. It was not OG. The only clip I have of OG saying anything is on. I gotta add it to the soundboard again. But it was him when he farted, and he goes, "Oh God, I just farted, and that smells awful," or something like that. That's the only one I ever got of him, though. There's other ones that exist that are funny. I just never added them to the soundboard.
What the hell is even that? I have a dilemma: order a Mob 6 or Mob 7, or just order a board and some motors. Didn't TDC get owned by Greta in a pizza box?
What? I would go with the Mob 7 personally, just because I like the way that 75mm whoops fly better.
Would you look at that? What is that? Love those clips.
But that's just me.
That's the news of the day.
Yeah, I mean.
Order a BNF from Fractal.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. If you got the patience and you really want some good stuff, and don't want to mess with it yourself, I would order something
This
from Fractal.
is all going to be for my Fractal 75.
Oh, okay, there you go. So you already got you're locked and loaded. Get something that works already. Get one with bind and fly, and then you can save some of the pieces from that for spares for if you break anything later.
I already ordered on, and the post office lost it.
Oh, of course they did. Ah. No. It's my field of view. I bumped it up. I forgot about this. I bumped it up like a week ago, and then I just didn't say anything. I just forgot about it. So it's been at 127, which I'm usually at 125. So it's not too much more,
on my Super
but it's just enough.
The best replacement.
It's just enough to throw it off.
What do you guys
me.
do when the post office loses your shit?
I lose
my
shit.
First prototype F65. I just bought a mob light and gutted it onto the new frame. A soul for a soul, lol. Depends if the donor BNF
Soul
comes
for a
with
soul.
decent motors. I would only use 25k on an F75.
True. True. I agree with that. That's a good point. Oops.
You go postal.
Not quite. What is this? I don't like this.
But
Go
true,
away.
more motor choices.
I wish we had motor choices in general.
27k hex motors is in my cart.
Whew, 27,000. I know people that use them on 75s. That is spicy.
Trump's tax information is out.
Spicy.
19k Aza tri blades imho by blades make you slide on corners.
Oh, you like Aussie props? I don't mind Aussie props. I just don't like their the durability of them. It's pretty busted for me. Every time I go to take a pair off, I end up farting one of the blades up on it. Could just be me, but it's kind of annoying. Oops, get out of here.
Is 27k like a 5-inch quad?
Exactly. Flies just like a 5-inch quad. Oh.
I want to build a dig.
You want to build a...
Diamond Baby 2.
Oh, there we go.
I fat tum descend. What's your cam angle, heads?
15 degrees, 1-5.
You damn low riders.
Yeah, man. Look at that camera angle. It's sitting flat. That's good. That's chilling. I was going backwards there.
How much weight can the RCIN Power 1002s carry on a 75mm frame on 40mm HQ props? 22k.
I haven't tried for maximum amount of weight they can carry.
Man, the tricks you pull so casually.
But
I be fighting for my life
comfortably,
trying to do that. LMAO. Does anyone in chat fly the Crux 35?
Comfortably,
I fly 15
I carried
to 20 on the baby tooth, but 30 to 40 on
I think it was like
5N.
35 grams dry, and that was with 33 grams dry, and that was with the 4th of July video when I hooked sparklers to the front of the whoop, because that weighed quite a bit to attach that. But those 1002s, they handled it pretty well. I'm pretty sure I used the 22,000s. Almost positive I used the 22,000s. Oh, the water always tricks me. How low can you actually get till you go into the water? Because the hitbox for water is kind of weird. Where is it? Oh, you can get pretty low. Never mind.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Much obliged.
No worries. You can get pretty low. Oh, there's a wall behind me. Frick.
No to the Cougs 35.
I have flown the Crux. I've done some freestyle videos with it. It flew it at a construction site. Held up pretty well. Until I got a bunch of dirt in the motors, and then that did not hold up so well after that. I lost one motor out of the 4. Not so bad. Considering I was bashing it around at a construction site, and it's like a little toothpick. I don't like any of this playlist. This new playlist sucks. I hate it. The song's called Castle. We're at a castle. Works for me.
What do you guys think of the Mob 7v4 frame versus the Cockroach 75?
Mob 7v4, hands down for me. I cannot stand the cockroach frame. The 75, that is. The 65 I know is pretty tried and true, but the 75 is hot garbage for me. Not a fan.
Cockroach is trash.
I'm glad it's not just me.
What music do you use?
Just whatever. Just a YouTube playlist for streams.
Brakes first crash and makes tons of vibrations. Even with carbon brace.
I just don't want to have to be dicking with a playlist.
I put
just
everything
wanna,
on a
put music
Fractal
on,
75
just
setup now.
you know? Oh, frig. Can you make it through
10-4.
this? You can make it through that. Can you make it through that clean? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For some reason I thought... Oh, that's in that other map he made. That's in the Indiana Jones map, maybe? Or there's something on the ceiling in these.
Hey 90%ers.
What up, though? Oh, I need to add my BonerFPV folder back, too.
Wife. Cheers, lads.
Oh, yeah.
90 crew.
Ice cream with the wife. Enjoy that, brother. We'll holler. We'll holler. Hopefully Infinity Loops and Fractal got something to bring you near the beginning of the year. Hopefully.
Later's Eve. Hater. Keep it 90.
Yeah.
Fractal loops. Teehee.
Oh, there's the ceiling there. I was going to try to do a little corkscrew power loops. Not going to work on that side. Ugh. Practice chasing a bunch of different things. Let's go to the tornado map. Chase all kinds of things there.
Any advice on how to recharge batteries on the wild?
Like when you're out in the wild, bring a larger battery and plug your smaller ones into that, like into a charger. I think V-Fly...
Walk your ultimate 65 mil build open to the floor.
V-Fly makes one where you can do that. I don't remember what it is. What it's called. The Whoop Store, maybe? That one runs off of batteries. I reckon.
Hoop Store V2 Lipo.
There you go. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh yes, I got that one.
Yeah, you just bring a much larger cell with you to charge all your little ones off of that.
I use my M18 Milwaukee drill batteries to field charge.
There you go.
What
yeah, just
lipo
anything that holds a charge.
The Fly Hoop Store has like 3 input options. You could power
what
it
lipo
off
do I
USB-C
recommend?
from the car, I think.
What are you flying?
1 million mAh. I use a Jackery power station and a charger works great.
Oh, you mean for that? For doing that? And just anything larger, really. Any larger lipo cell. It doesn't. There's a couple good ideas there in chat.
mAh.
Yeah, it depends on how much you're bringing with you to charge. You know, how much spare power you want to bring with you. How long you plan on flying. Size of the batteries you're flying. Do you need a lot of charge, you know? Yeah, all things to consider. I guess getting a larger storage battery is not a bad thing. Can't go wrong there. You can grow into it.
I built 6S2P84A 2170 packs for charging.
Nice. There you go. Boner can build anything in this. That's why I was going to say the other night when we were flying liftoff. The one thing missing from liftoff maps is a boner. That's what's missing. They need a boner over in that game to design epic
Please
maps.
make tutorial bad for life.
I hate this music again.
Head
We'll get like
what
one
happening on the second.
that'll go okay, and then it just... What's happening on the second? Oh, yeah. On the second, I will be on a podcast called the Super Critical FPV Show. Show. We're double checking. Anyways, I'll be on that on the 2nd of January. If you guys want to come hang out and bother those people over there, those innocent folks, I will be on their podcast bothering them as well. I'm going to petition for Robot Lady while I'm there. I don't know that they'll go for it.
Will that be live and what time?
It will be live.
Chop whoops, I just followed Pixel Counter FPV tutorial from a year or 2 back.
Here is...
You are getting famous.
This is basically, this is all I have is the ad for it that they put up and what they told me. They told me it would be on the 2nd.
I would love
it's all
to
here.
make things for liftoff.
So,
you should contact me.
January 2nd, 8:30 p.m.
They'll check it out.
Central. Super Critical Interactive FPV Show. That's a long name. Oh look, they even got a fractal build in the. I didn't even realize this was a fractal like right in my face. But there's a fractal in my mouth too. That's the original fractal build that I flew. 19,000 kVs with
what is this fractal
quad blades.
Mount? Is that going to have video or just audio?
No, it's video. They watch stuff. Here, let's just pop over to their channel. I'll show you what one of their streams looks like, and then you'll know what to expect. Okay? Because this will be for both of us to learn. Because I don't.
I will bonerficate the living shit for liftoff.
I know you
like
would.
This hoop my ass. Where do we go to watch?
I know you would. So you're gonna go to Super Critical FPV Show on YouTube. Is the name of the channel.
And Robot Lady, of course.
Here you go. So this is the channel. Their live streams.
Are you going to leave a link in Discord?
Yes, I will put a link as soon as I get one.
In the hole. Oh.
I guess you can always just go to this channel now if you wanted to and just sub, and then you'll get it when we go there. But for the most part, it seems like there's they have a guest on, which I think this is their guest. I think. Wait. I think that's Jinx. That's what's his name? Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. Ah, is that god damn it. It's Jinx, Dadbod, and I can't remember the last dude's name. Damn it. I'm horrible. I'm sorry. I'm figuring it out though. I'm not about to multi this guy and not mention his name. You'd have to have been around for a while to get that joke. He does. Never mind. I don't know the name. I don't know the daggone name. They messaged me about it. What was it?
Thanks for the info, heads. Hopefully I'll be able to join.
I hope so. Dan Z. God dang it. Dan Z,
Beta flight
Dadbod, and Jinx. There you go. Alright, I figured it out. That's all. I just wanted to make sure I figured it out. Anyways, it seems like they watch, for like the most part, they watch freestyle stuff and then maybe they talk a bit. Oh yeah, I guess they do talk a bit.
Nick just released Fractal reviews.
And then, oh!
I am slow this morning. What is the YouTube
We're
channel?
going to watch it. We're going to watch
Nick
it.
just released a Fractal video.
We're going to watch it.
Tell them no interview if Robo
Right
Lady
here.
isn't invited.
Super Critical FPV show on YouTube. Just search for Super Critical FPV. You'll find it.
Oh, Nick just dropped Fractal video.
Did he? Alright, yeah, we'll watch it. I got. Oh, he's wearing his Infinity Loop shirt in it too. My man. Let's see. Let me give you guys the link for that YouTube. So you got it.
Hey,
Payal.
Nick just dropped Fractal video.
Holy shit, he did?
https www.youtube.com Super Critical FPV show.
There you go, guys. Now you got it. Enjoy it.
Today we are taking a look at two whoops, as the thumbnail should have indicated.
Hell yeah.
The F65 and the F75 from Fractal Engineering. And
Let
some
us
of you
watch Nick.
are very, very intimate
Fractal
and
just dropped
may
a
even
Nick
be able
Burns
to contribute
video.
to this review.
I
Kind of
got
a
it,
community
thank you,
review.
heads and
So if you have
90%ers.
been flying the Fractal frames or the bind and flies as I have here, leave your comments down below so others who might be interested, they'll have more than just one experience to reference. Thank you. So I think there's two things that we have to initially talk about before we get into the text and the specs and all the flight and stuff like that. So these aren't traditional whoops. You can see they're supported by carbon fiber frames, and their stance is more wide than it is long. Traditional, our tiny whoops are very true X, we tend to call them. So the measurement from motor to motor is the same all the way around, but you can see here that in this particular case, the distance between the motors front to back is shorter than it is side to side, and I think that contributes to the stability. Another thing that probably contributes to how these fly and the stability is Quicksilver. Quicksilver is much like Betaflight. It's flight controller firmware. It's different in that it is boiled down to, well, this is my opinion, not from the Quicksilver folks. It's boiled down to what you really need from most pilots versus having all these features. So if you're interested in trying out some alternate firmware, it operates much like Betaflight does. They have a web config that you can go to, or you can download the standalone configurator onto your desktop PC, or I think it supports Linux and Mac and all those things, and you want to try out some different flight controller firmware, give Quicksilver a try. Also, they do have an open collective page, so if you would like to help them contribute to the community as they already have, they do accept donations over there on the Open Collective, so I would encourage you.
And I'll have you know, Nick and I both have put in for that. We want to see Quicksilver go places. I'm not just plugging random stuff.
If you enjoy Quicksilver, or if you just want to help a community, a small community, make micro flying a lot more enjoyable or better, check it out. I'll have a link down in the video description to the Quicksilver website, as well as the Quicksilver Open Collective page. Also, Fractal Engineering will be linked down below. And that should bring us to the next point, is you don't have to go directly to Fractal Engineering to buy these. You do for the bind and flies, but you can find the frames at various websites, and I'll put a laundry list. I asked him where all his frames are, and I think there's maybe even some possibilities that there's more than the list that he sent me. So I'll link those all down below to where you can buy the Fractal Engineering products from. But if you want to bind and fly, you got to go directly to him. Also, I've got a code, just Nick Burns, and that will get you 10% off on the Fractal Engineering web shop. So you can save 10% during this time of year as we get closer to tax season here in the U.S. Let's get down to the desk. We'll cover as he builds them, and that's kind of the way I like to go when it comes to someone who designs their own, is I want to know what parts they use, and I want to fly it as they intended, rather than my own take on it. Okay, the first thing we need to cover, it comes with stickers.
Hey,
one sheet.
What sheet did he get? 406.
Of non-fungible slap sheet, as it's printed right here. First edition, this is print number 406 out of 420. Woohoo! They also come in boxes, about like this. Inside, you'll find information about your particular build, as well as your spare parts. And of course, a Fractal Engineering sticker as well. Let's cover the F65 first.
Ignore the props. It didn't come with these props.
Wait.
Print number 406 out of 400.
Oh, Eve left already. Eve, have you always been... This is new, no?
Those are pretty nice stickers.
This little sticker on the inside, that looks new. Where it's got all the info on there, that's nice. I like it. It's got a little checklist. Legit, man.
Engineering sticker as well. Let's cover the F65 first. Ignore the props. It didn't come with these props, but I've been testing those new HQ props. So they come with the GemFan biblade props, the 31 millimeters. The motors are Happy Model 0802, 25,000 kV. You can select different motors on the website, so you don't have to get the 25,000 kV motors. If you go with BT20, it is a $499
yes,
upcharge.
Cool
this build has the Diamond F.
Yeah, right? That like somebody actually, a person sat and went through your stuff to make sure it worked.
4 board on it, and it is ELRS
I would love to
as
tell
well.
what my
Cameras
bind
run
and fly
Nano.
says in the box, but the USPS lost it.
3. Of course, we have ducts, carbon fiber, and that carbon fiber is 1.5 millimeters thick.
Sorry for
and
your
our battery
loss.
tray mounting is with 3D prints, which keeps it nice and light. The F65 weighs 19.24 grams. And now for the F75. Again, we have a Happy Model 0802, but this time they're 22,000 kV.
22,000.
On 4mm GemFan props. Hoops from a Mobula 7, custom carbon fiber, 1.5 millimeters thick, and our battery tray is made out of the same prints. You can get these in different colors. I believe it's clear and blue are the 2 options. Why didn't I get blue? Clear is all right. And the
Wait. No. Just this one, right?
I am bitter sorry 90%ers.
I think just the 65 you can get in blue ducts. They don't make blue ducted frames in 75, no? Unless you're dyeing it like Jesse's. I don't think
75 weighs 21.5 grams. I flew it on these Weebleed FPV batteries. Of course, this one in the F65 and this one in the F75. Link in the video description. If you're interested in these, I think these are sold out. These batteries perform very, very, very well. We'll take off here in a minute, but my biggest barrier to this review is my inability to say fractal very often. So you may hear that tongue slip up and say fractal.
I haven't either, not in
That seems to
75.
be my natural way of pronouncing fractal, so
let me
not to
take this
offend
down.
Mr. Fractal or any of you who might be listening. It's Fractal Engineering is the name of the shop, and it's Fractal F75 or Fractal 75 or F65 or Fractal 65.
It's got some names.
So we are starting off with the F75, which is my preferred size. I just like that size, the efficiency, the power, the aggressive flight that we're able to get out of it. If you're looking,
I concur. You can get very aggressive,
Nick
fun
flies
flights
so damn good indoors.
at whoops,
out of
like
a
to fly them
75
outside,
indoors.
I would definitely recommend the 75 millimeter version with 40
Me
millimeter props. Just fly
too.
so much longer and better outside. But if you just like that cute 65 millimeter package, yeah, Fractal's got you covered there as well. We got the F65.
If you like the cute
Of course,
65
my
millimeter
cube gate
package.
out there in the basement, that is Weebleed FPV. That's the big one. I think that's the 20 plus
Oh,
incher.
yeah.
They have a 19 incher.
Oh, he's got the little
you should probably
mobility gate
investigate.
turn
Again,
indicators around the
I'll put a
table,
link
too.
down to
That is
Weebleed
true, you
FPV
can't
and the
get a
batteries,
grease
and you should be able
BNF.
to find the gate from that link, or I'll put 2 links, what have you, if you're interested in that. He has other gates as well. I just really like the cube. And then
Mr.
I have
Burns has
those
got a very nice
lightsaber
house.
lights. There's
Yeah, he
a
does.
singular stand-up, and also some mobility gates. Or not,
Yeah,
not
I
actually
see 'em.
gates. I didn't bring my mobility gates out.
the
Those
little
are the
turn
stand-up lights that you
indicator
see
jammies.
around the table down there. So Quicksilver, while it's different from Betaflight, I think it's been around a long time. So anybody who's not familiar,
Look how
you should
locked
know
that
this
thing
is
is,
not
too, when
some
you whip
new
corners.
fly-by-night thing.
Just
This
skew.
is a group
So
of
good.
very knowledgeable, hardworking,
So good.
experienced FPV pilots that saw a need for
Whoop.
different firmware.
Nice.
And I think it might even
Good
be
crash recovery.
microcentric, so I should probably be using it much more frequently than I have been.
You should,
But
Nick.
It flies.
It's
good. Oh, I'm going to catch some heat. In my experience with these 2 whoops, if I compare it to all my other whoops, including those
He's
that I just
flying
custom
an
built,
acro.
I think it
Wow,
tracks
talent.
better. So you just point it in the direction you want to go, and it goes. And it has less flight deficiencies that you have to learn to overcome through either throttle management or in your line of attack.
Yeah, no, you can
think
just throttle through
Quicksilver,
turns.
In my experience with these 2 quads, and yeah, I flew Quicksilver here many years ago, but kind of lost track of it for a while. But Quicksilver might be something that you want to give a try if you're not pleased with how your whoop flies. But in this particular case, some of the magic is the fact that these have a wider stance than they do traditionally with a traditional tiny whoop. Also, if you're interested in tiny whoop racing, you probably want to check with your local chapter to make sure this sort of form factor
Yeah,
is
he's
allowed.
shredding this little guy.
A lot of good fun.
I wanna see the
carried,
65 though.
When it came to Fig. That's the end of our F-75 flight. 4 minutes.
Did you try a power
is
loop?
so much different and hard. But really, in my opinion, what they've done is they've boiled
No,
it
he
down
didn't.
to what
Okay.
you.
I thought he was going to try to do something
65,
fancy.
it's going to be more friendly for smaller indoor spaces. I've heard many times how about, you know, in order to fly inside, you have to have a big space. And I think, unfortunately, if you're not familiar with some other top pilots like Daniel Daylight or Rab or something like that, I know specifically Daniel Daylight, he has set up little tiny courses inside of his bedroom.
Yeah.
He'll hang a gate from a bedpost and he'll have a cube on the floor.
Yeah, Daylight
Of course, he's
races
a
in
top-end pilot, but
ridiculously
what
small
that
spaces.
shows us is that you don't have to have a big space. Yes, our house is fairly large. We live in the Midwest. It's pretty cheap real estate here. I really can't complain about that. We've done a bunch of remodel to the house over the years. We've been here for 17 years now, I think, 16 years, something like that. So yeah, our house is well laid out. I should cover video reception. I fly Raceband 8, mainly because
clean.
Raceband 8 gets up above Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi can interfere with open
I don't
design
miss the run
with
cam,
traditional
Nano
drywall
3
with
picture,
studs.
though.
If you have concrete or metal in your walls, that's generally commercial construction, but you never know. If you want to bind and fly, but if you want to build your own, you can buy the fractal frames and you can buy the individual components and build it yourself, which will get
Very
you a
clean
little bit
green.
different quad than this.
Jero.
But with that carbon fiber support and those whoop
No,
ducts,
no, this isn't HD. This is
I bashed
analog.
this thing around. Yeah, these flights don't show crashes, but I bashed this thing around, and whoops don't generally break all that much, and if they do, you just buy another whoop frame that costs you $4 or something like that. You cut the ducts off, and then you take the screws out of the motor. They all go right together real simply and easily. So something that was impressive also about this was this is probably the most aggressive flying 65 millimeter tiny whoop I've flown as well. I really felt like I could go faster than I traditionally did. So take that for what it's worth. That's a feeling. But it's not, I don't have like a speed gun. Of course, if you fly outside, it probably doesn't matter. But for flying inside, I did feel like on 65 millimeters, this was probably one of my faster, more aggressive flights, especially for this length of time as I had that one crash. You know me, if I get much past 2 minutes and 30 seconds, it's not unusual for me to have at least one crash around that 2:30 marker or before the end of the flight at the very least. And I run the battery almost completely flat. I chose this because I kind of forgot about the low battery warning. I couldn't even clear the couch. So probably should have ended 15 seconds sooner. So let's say 3 minutes on our flight time without killing our batteries. So the main thing I wanted to cover at the desk is the camera angle is adjustable. Let me get one of these out. Sorry, I forgot to be prepared for this segment. I also have a personal note, which I will not be sharing. So we have these different notches, so we can use those different notches in order to adjust our camera angle. So it's not as
Nick's
easy
such a
as if
great
we had
guy.
a screw, but we have the notches in the print, and you can adjust your camera angle via that. Now, I didn't try to press mine way up to get extra speed. I basically flew it at about the camera angle that it was, and then I adjusted my vision in the goggles top and bottom for my speed. Oftentimes, I very much am an advocate of adjustable camera angle. In this case, we have it. It's just not as easy as it might be with a screw. Of course, it's something that you want to potentially have different prints set for different camera angles, so maybe you swap those out. I have not done that, so I'm not exactly sure how easy of an operation that is. Also, I talked about replacing the ducts. All it's holding on the ducts is the same thing it's holding on the motors. 3 screws. That's it. I think the other potential break point is the fact that we don't have a nut down here below our board. So we've got these
It grabs in the carbon pretty hard,
screws that
though.
mount our board. Of course, you might have a fourth if you use a different board in your build, and it just screws down into the carbon fiber, excuse me. And so if we do have a bunch of crashes that are really severe, there's potential, albeit probably very limited potential.
I was going to say, I've smashed a bunch of these frames, obviously, over the time that they've been around. I've had one of my flight controller screws do that, but it was because I was taking the flight controller on and off of the build a bunch because this is like my test build. So anytime I get new motors or flight controller or camera or whatever, and I always try it on this build. So I was always taking screws in and out of the carbon.
LOL all Q.
But the carbon they send it with, or the screws they send it with are like plastic screws. They like got big thick teeth on them, or threads on them. So yeah, they grab into carbon
You
pretty
out
well.
there that have been flying these can chime in with your damage reports or
I
lack
can
of
tell ya.
damage reports. We don't have a nut down there, so that means that it could maybe ream out the carbon over time, and that the screw
are
becomes
fussy.
loose. Then at some point the screw
Yeah.
either
Silence
comes out or
listening
gets
to
so
Nick
loose that
stops
the
the
board
chat,
isn't
LOL.
stable
It
within
really
its
does,
mount.
yeah.
That's really the only thing I see.
I was gonna
that
say, it
might
really
be a
does.
deficiency.
Everybody's like,
You
"Don't
know, when he
interrupt."
built these, he turned.
He's
I believe
talking.
this is upside down, right? Because doesn't
Yes.
the USB port point down by nature?
You got
I
it.
might be wrong on that.
No,
It's
you
been a
got
while
it.
since I've used the diamond board myself. Many people have used this diamond board and had troubles with it. So
Mm-hmm.
my suggestion is just understand that it has been problematic for some people. I'm not going to report
A lot
that
of
it
people.
has been problematic for a widespread. You know how things go.
I will.
Sometimes
I'll say it.
the people who have
If Nick
problems
won't,
are the
I'll say
noisiest
it.
people when it comes to online, and those people
A
that
lot of
been
people have
perfectly
issues with it.
satisfied and well served by them.
People are
quiet.
constantly messaging me
But
about how their
just know
diamonds are
that this
breaking.
board, especially recently, has gotten some
Nick's so
negative
soothing
reports.
something about
Although
his
if you're
style
buying a bind
video.
and fly, you already get it
There
tested
is,
directly
yeah.
from Mr. Fractal himself.
Sitting down
so there shouldn't
with
be
a
any
friend,
concerns
listening
there.
to him talk.
But it might be something, if you're building yours, you might want to choose something different. Maybe you want to go with an F12, or excuse me, the X12 board, which I haven't heard. Boy, I don't think I've heard any negative reports about that board.
Minus the
If I
cube
have, they've
antenna
been
on it,
really,
it's not
really
bad.
minor, or just kind of.
Although,
questions.
did they stop using it?
But there
I
are
think they may have
host
stopped shipping
boards
with that.
you could use. You
But the
don't
ceramic
have to use
antenna
the
was kind of a
diamond
He's
board,
gotta
it's
buy
just
3 to
lighter
get 1.
than the others because of its nature of design. Without the connectors, you've got to solder motor wires, which top-notch soldering.
Yeah,
too,
well, yeah.
by the way, holy catfish!
Heads
really
have
nice
7
job
diamond
soldering on
boards
these
that
two.
are
I
defective.
Oh, the
Nick
catfish.
Burns is
It's the
amazing.
nature of design. Without the connectors, you've got to solder motor wires, which top-notch soldering too. By the way, holy catfish! Really nice job soldering on these two. I really appreciate that. That's
Yeah,
it's better
Eve's
than I do,
soldering
so-
is
My X12
Bravo.
still have cube
Insane.
Right,
antennas.
this gives you the lightest
Okay,
configuration.
they still
if
come
that's
with
what you're
cubes
shooting
then.
for. That's really it.
They should fix that.
Two quality
They should stop
whoops
doing that.
from a guy who takes a lot of care, designed his own carbon
Clip
fiber
that.
frame, had a vision, made it come true, and has now been selling. And they've been selling a lot because I had tried
Ducks
to get my
breaking
hands
that
on
S
these
quackers.
for quite a while. Now, of course, I could have, bought a frame kit and build them out, but my preference is always to go with what the designer envisions. That way, I can
Yeah.
bring it to you and show it as the designer, well, at least the best of my abilities. Show it as the designer intended. Again, I've got a coupon code down in the video description. It's just Nick Burns. You can get 10% off
See
the
that?
Fractal store.
First minute, first view,
These,
boys.
components, as far as the
Us,
Fractal
right here.
components, the frame, the whoops, and other things that Fractal has engineered, are available on various websites. I'll have a full link down below. Look for your favorite shop. I don't think any of them will be affiliate links, so you don't have to worry about that if that's a sticking point for you. Just look for your favorite shop and buy stuff where you like. And don't forget, if you've got a Fractal frame or a Fractal bind and fly, leave your comments down below so you can contribute to this review with additional thoughts, contradictory thoughts, more positive thoughts, however you like. I don't delete comments unless you curse, so keep it clean and we'll be all okay. If you have any comments, questions,
That's so
suggestions,
funny.
or otherwise, please let me know
I don't delete
in
comments
that
unless
comment
you
section
curse.
below. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Nick. Good review, sir. Fair and balanced. That's good. Unless you curse, little catfish, don't you go cursing. Oh, Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns. What did you say? What is this? Market Zero sent me something. What is this? Celebrity boxing match. It would be at the top of the card. Oh, him and X-Jet.
I'm gonna go leave a fin comment.
They don't call it the Drone Cams Army for nothing. Let's go, dude. I'm in. Alright, let's hop in one more map for a little bit before we roll. What is this? Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, where are we headed?
Make your bed.
Old school, old school, old school. Let's take it. Let's take it. OG quads in space. That's good. I like that. OG quads in space. You gotta make your bed. Don't forget.
Make your damn bed. Like, make your bed look like.
Excuse me.
Make a damn bed.
Don't forget. Don't forget to make your bed.
Missed the damn review because my damn connection is having problems.
Oh no.
That's a mini stroke. What do you think is next for digital ones? Whoops, Mob the Sea is a great recipe. Seems hard to find room for additional 5.7G though. AIO HDZ2's more Mach AV Unify nano size digital VTX. DC is such
I'm
a
thinking
D-bag.
probably the 1002s are probably going to end up being the choice for an HD build on the Mob Thickie. If you remember, if you ever watched the review I did of the RC and Power motors, I had mentioned the 1002s. I had mentioned that if you ever really wanted to use them on a 75mm or like a 40mm prop, 75mm frame, I would suggest using them on something heavy, because it just doesn't seem worth it on a lighter 75mm build to use 1002s. Seemed more worth it to use 0802s. They just felt better. So yeah, maybe 1002s will be the answer there. I'm trying out that Mob Lite HD0. That has 1002s on it, the new Happy Model ones. We'll see.
Tri-blade on 1002 with that weight.
Yeah, tri-blades on 1002s wouldn't be bad. I can't imagine it'd be bad. Now the question is what tri-blades, because I really don't want to start using Aussie props. I break them way too easily. Nothing against their flight characteristics. Durability. I need durability. That was the whole point of the Mob Thick to begin with, was durability. So yeah. I don't know. Now that we got HD0 stuff here though to play around with, I can start experimenting and figuring out what's going to work best.
HQ.
I got more coming as well. More HD0 hardware coming to put in builds to try. There's like a little, I feel like, did I do a little serpentine trippy
I
spin
used
on
to
these?
fly 1002 22,000 kV on 30G build. It was great.
Yeah, if you're working with some extra weight on 1S and you need to bail yourself out, 1002s aren't a bad option to get you there.
I do now, chops. What up everyone, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
What up, Merry Christmas,
What
Happy New
bats
Year.
chop 450. That cloud looks like a snowblower.
Snowblowers. Which one? Which cloud are we looking at? What?
I like to do da cha-cha.
I like a Duda cha-cha. Do you now? Oh! Thought we had it. Oh my god.
Cha-cha real smooth. I need to pick out some motors for this 3-build T motor 1507, a decent choice.
Turn it out. I need to pick out some motors for this 3-inch. Oh god, hang on. I need to pick out some motors for this 3-inch build.
Try the 1408 from T motor.
Decent.
Me too, I am going to
I haven't
build
tried
3-inch
the
too.
1507s.
To the left.
Couldn't tell you.
Bring it back now, why all?
Why all? Robot lady.
Sayati shot all over 1507s the
Dropping
other
the
day on
ball.
stream.
Why? Just for fun? What was the reasoning for shitting on 1507s? Yeah, I'm not gonna say neither here nor there with the 1507s. I haven't flown them, so I couldn't tell you.
3 1106 if all 1406 1408 for 3. Heck, I feel like 1404 would handle 3 fine. I got 1504 on 3.5 and it's only a hair underpowered. I have two 3-inch quads both on 1408 3900 kV on 4s. Sayati was testing out props. He said they are an application less useless over ray shot motor good for nothing. Do you think 1204 5000 kV for 3-inch are they okay for freestyle? Even mentioned his disgrace with rotor riot using them on the Sinu hoops. I fly 4 with
1204s on a 3-inch
for 3.2. 1507 is probably ideal for 4. LOL got 3 devices running the stream. The girls couldn't take it, gotta mute too.
Oh.
Sayati probably doesn't like 1507 because it's not made by Runcam. Talking about 3-inch heads, do you have the MX done?
No, I don't. Things have gotten pushed back so far. There's 2 builds that are still sitting that I need to get done. That is one of them, the MX, and then the 0804, the 0804 newbie drone motors. That build. I'm done with the build. I need to fly it. But no, the MX will get done. I've had so many other things pop up. It just keeps pushing it further behind. Like having the AC0 goggles show up, it's kind of a thing I should work on getting done first, I feel like, for channel reasons. And then the computer dying, and the Christmas, and just all of it. It's just been...
I like the stator height over
the wind. It's been a few months. It's been a crazy few months.
FPV, how light I have a light X frame. What way? Well, you know the drill, take your time, but... Heads, are you going to build a HD Fractal 75?
Yes.
Finally, the Fractal 75 came in stock in my shop. Got the Diamond F4 Elvis, the Runcam Nano 3 and the 702's 26,000 kV. Could not find the X25000. 60G to 120G. Don't forget the bolt in your tire.
Wait, you're going to do 0702s? Oh yeah, I got a bolt in my tire too.
I was holding back on asking
Thanks,
about
John.
the 15mm skirt. You've been busy and lots happening. What kV? 5,000 kV.
Yeah, the Skirch too. Damn it, you're right. Fuck, that's 3. Yeah, I got the 1.5mm Skirches here too. I want to build. God dang it. Che FPV.
I am sure it will
Channel
be
3.
60-80 grams.
whatever your name is. Tell me if it's Che or Channel 3. I don't want to fuck it up.
3's on 5,000 kV. I'm in Europe, can't find any.
Fractal 75.
Fucking had a blast. Nick Burnsing my house popped
with
0702 destroyed 2 motors, a camera,
26,000 kV is not ideal.
To myself again.
0702s.
Chef
that is.
FPV.
Chef FPV. Thank you. That makes more sense.
522 kV on a 3.5 Arsua good, and it's a fat ass.
0702s on a 75mm would be probably not fun over an 0802. 0702s you really want to keep on a light build, like
damn,
ideally less than 19 grams. As far as 0702s on a 75, I've never tried them myself, so I'm not going to say they won't work, but I can't imagine it's going to be very fun.
I'll put them on my Mob Light 7.
But yeah, I don't know. I try to keep 0702s for 65mm really light builds. And I try to save, that's way louder than it should have been. Sorry. It's so loud.
Let me get a nickel bag. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't
Tiny
show,
Hoop
then
has
you
the
owe me,
hex
owe me,
800
oh.
and 225,200.
Mr. Boner FPV,
you good.
thank you for the 420, brother. Appreciate it. I love that it gives you the 420 when you send Euro
Nickelback.
now. They fixed it. Excellent. I'm glad they fixed it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, as always. 420 time will be right after stream, because if I did it before stream, it'd be a mess. I still need to eat something. Let me get a nickel bag. All right. What was I looking at? What were we doing? Somebody was doing something?
Can you chase one of the people in lobby? 427.
I like that. 427.
It's always 420 times.
Yeah, I think we're running.
I'm sad I can't find the 8000
that's
kV alias
funny.
1225 for my 100 millimeters.
Can I chase someone in the lobby? Just funeral
427
that's in
days
here.
a week. Boner, you live in Holland.
Oh, he's running.
1204 5000 kV.
Gotta stay above him.
Freeze with 3018 bib.
Sweet.
New Year.
Cinnamon
That's
loaves.
the name of our smoking FPV community here in
Goddamn.
Holland.
Salut à tous,
Oh my
les
god.
Et oubliez pas,
That's so
soyez pas des
loud.
moutons.
That's so loud. Holy shit.
CH3 FPV, yes I do.
Alright, hang on. We gotta turn some of these sounds down. Why are they so loud? My lord. It's so loud.
IVIX FPV
Oh,
bib
crap.
blades.
Hang on. That's my bad, guys. That is my bad. Still adjusting things. I'm sorry. Things are
I have
new.
been to ICE in Amsterdam.
Firstly,
Yo 8 bib.
I'm Gross98. Thank you for the
Cool.
14. I appreciate it, brother. And Happy New Year to you as well. If
For
I don't see you
filming
tomorrow
skate.
night, that is Happy New Year to you. And Gordon, thank you for the 357. And big
Haha,
ups
Chef PV,
to
nice.
Angry Don, a legend. Absolute legend. Both of you are legends now. You're both legends. Appreciate the support, guys. Let's get that fixed right fast, though, because that is very loud. Everything was very loud. Everything was loud.
THC Jolly. THX. LOL.
Everything was loud. Now I'll turn everything down a little bit, and the next time it plays, it's going to be insanely quiet, and then I don't have to turn it back up. Hang on. I can let's just test it real quick. Testing.
Salut à tous,
This
c'est
is a
Angry Don.
test super chat word for
Et oubliez pas, soyez pas des moutons.
$3.57.
Still so loud. Why does it make it so loud? Why? Why?
Salut à tous,
This
c'est
is a
Angry Don.
test super chat word for
Et oubliez pas,
Well,
soyez pas des moutons.
FPV,
I can't
am
fix
going
it.
to use Twig XL3.
I can't. I don't know. There's nothing I can do.
Salad a toast angry Don LOL.
I keep
My
turning.
preference for 12.
I keep
Motors
turning
you
the
can
volume
run
down on it, and it just stays loud.
3016.
It just doesn't change at all. Not even a bit. Just laughs at me.
I feel like Angry Don is okay to be very loud.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, and the last thing he says, and remember, don't be a sheep, which I think is, or don't be sheep, which I think is, speaks volumes when you talk about
LOL.
Angry Don not being a sheep. I need to get my other stuff added in. I'll get all this stuff added. If I don't go live tomorrow night, that'll give me a lot of time to get stuff added back and get the new stuff added in too.
Which is the best sim for archaic laptops? That is an epic
Um,
quote, don't be a sheep.
could be this one.
1204 is a good light toothpick.
Could be this one for the fact that you can play on the
Words of
Polyworld
wisdom.
maps, and the
Don't
Polyworld
be a
maps are
sheep, I
really.
just bought 2 Fractal 75 LOL.
Well, he liked fractals. He thought fractals were good, as far as I remember. He liked Eve. They got along. I was glad too, because they were like my 2 French friends. I needed them
Mid
to
toothpick
be
is
chill.
1303 to 1404 motor.
Oops. Oh. Buns. What I was saying is I think Velocidrone would probably be the best for old laptops. One, because I know a lot of people that fly it already on old laptops.
Frames a week.
But second, because it has maps like this that are made to be a little easier on your system. They're made in Polyworld,
for a fractal
the map, so it's a little less detail, a little less stress on the system.
For 3 biblade and 1,404 for triblade toothpick.
No.
I want to hang out with John Doe and ride Honda 4-wheelers and fly big boy quads.
Me too. Not flying the big boy quads though, those scare me. So I don't fly those, as you know.
Thanks,
I only fly
consider.
toys. I'm just getting it in there before John does. Just stealing his thunder.
Soon there will be an update for Velocidrone which increase the FPS and graphic part. Come
I was going to say
Traverse City, Michigan,
they're getting ready to get this shit running on mobile, basically.
Head's 2023 plan is to go from whoops straight to X-Class racing, I hear.
Yes, that's right. How did you know? Been reading my diary?
Heads, would you fly my big boy 7 in Octo?
Yeah.
Mobile version is in beta.
I'll
version.
literally
I have
fly
it and it
anything.
looks cool.
I don't care what it is. I just
Fractal
like to
frame
fly.
out of stock on We Bleed. Anyone ever try 1202 for 2.5 tri-blade ones? I'll let you if we meet. X-Class is kinda silly with all that wasted space. Beast Class makes sense.
I don't think I have. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have though. I don't think I've ever had a build like that, I don't think.
John Doe, I have enough 5-inch parts to build 2 complete 5-inch quads.
Nope.
Build em up then.
Right? Do it. You got the parts. Make it happen, Captain. What are we talking for?
I realized the other day my quad fleet has grown to 9.
Jeez.
I saw Crux 3 uses 1,202 for 3 and
right?
blades. Maybe it would work.
Don't they use 10 or
Build
1202.5 or something?
You can't.
Some made up number? Or they used to, at least. Maybe they don't make those motors anymore.
Or build some bone drones with the parts, lol.
Oh,
Agreed,
yeah.
bad for life.
Build some bone drones, that'd be fun. Bone drones are fun for the nostalgia.
Yeah, they're 1,202 511 500. I can't count high enough to measure my fleet. Boner drones are better. I like your style, John Doe. Bone drones it is. Noise.
Oh. It's kind of a nice day out. I think maybe I'll get the HD0 stuff outside finally to fly it today.
Sideways bone drone.
Get some footage.
Alerts that S1's 3
Oh,
in.
oh no.
Boner drone, I remember that video. Or 2's 2 into 2.5. Prone bone drone. I'm gone. Split pizza is ready. See you all laters.
Nice. Enjoy your pizza. I'll be right behind you. I need to get some food myself. Getting dizzy. I'm lightheaded from not eating. I had coffee and medicine this morning for breakfast, which is not a good mixture. Taking all my stomach medicine first thing in the morning on an empty stomach is kind of silly. Kind of a bad idea. Okay.
Is that code for awake and bake? Ithix
No.
frame is your 7 octo.
No. I mean, I do that anyways, but
Egg
no.
peeps, I got to go work. See y'all later. Remember to fly your 5 LOL.
John Doe, take it easy, brother. Have a good day. Hopefully, I see you guys tomorrow night. If not, Happy New Year, and we'll see you in the new year. Huh.
Later, John Doe.
Ah. All right, I need to go eat. I'm getting too dizzy to do anything productive in this. Just running into stuff.
Bad for life, it's a prototype.
Just running into things. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to get some more of this PC set up today. Oh God, as well as fly the HD0 stuff outside, hopefully.
Well, apparently I am silenced.
And then maybe
one of a kind.
You're silenced? What happened? Now I see you're talking. Where's the last thing you said?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't see you talking anywhere else up here.
I was saying stuff. Oh, I love the shirt.
Yeah, I don't know. They robbed you, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. YouTube doesn't show any chat log of it, and neither does Robot Lady. Yeah, if you like the shirt, Super Deluxe spreadshirt, which I put the link in earlier. I'll do it one more time. I have to hunt
interesting, your design, Ithix.
Super Deluxe. Payal. Go here. Come on, Cletus.
Kebab FPV.
Alright, here you go. Open the wrong window. I'm brilliant. Super smart. Big brain activities. Super smart. Now I'm listening to myself. There's your link if you want to get one of these
HTTPS
t-shirts.
Lux Creator Spring.com listing FCK
It's right.
FAA
It's right
product
there.
2.
It's right there for you. Okay, on that note, I'm going to go get more things organized and done and fixed and fed. I need to eat. And then we'll get some content out finally. Okay, if I don't see you tomorrow night, have yourselves a Happy New Year. Thank you for hanging out this morning.
Have a good one, y'all. Ithix FPV,
the plan
I got a 3"
is,
frame spawn tooth I could send you.
The wife's supposed to stay up till midnight tomorrow night. If she stays up till midnight, I'll watch the ball drop with her and my son. If not, if they go to bed, then I'll hop on here and we'll watch the ball drop on here. We'll fly and make memes and do other silly shit. Sound good? Excellent. Good plan. Everybody have a safe night. If I don't talk to you, I will see you in the new year. Holla at your boy. Peace.
Take it easy. Laters all y'alls. Peace out. That new. Spawn tooth interesting. Later.